Alrighty, so I'm about to do this haul here where the collateral is an enormous 25 million, and they're paying me 40 million to run it. Now you may ask, why? Why would somebody pay 40 million to run something that's 25 million in collateral? It's because it's too big for them to run it themselves. I'm betting that it is giant warehouse containers, 3 of them, because it's 300,000 cubic meters. And but we'll find out here in a minute whenever I get there. We're headed to Amar, and then it's only like 7 jumps to deliver it. It's not a very long journey. So, oh. Yeah, that's just, it's okay. Those are just Edencom.
Autopilot jumping.
All right, well, look at what other contracts are going on out here. Here's Lone Trek to Jita, 500 million, pays 125. Oh, it's low sec. That's why it pays more. We looked at this one earlier. Stackmon up to Samanui. That's up in Lone Trek. And it's a one day run, and see if Udema gets hot, which it's really not so far. That's Udema, and here's Bali. 2 hot spots. They're both quite tame for a Saturday so far, I must say. There's another one, pays 85 million. Low sec. Yeah, and they're wanting 250,000 out of low sec, and they're paying 85 million. Yeah, I think not. More low sec. Man, oh, because I got low and null in here. Oh, that's interesting. It kept those security filters from the same from when I was doing a buy-sell contract search. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that would affect both. So, yeah, there's not much in here that's paying really high. You know, this is 24 jumps and it's 100 million, but it has to be run in one day. This is 64 jumps paying 40 million. I mean, that's not very good. 24 jumps paying 30. That's a little bit better, but you know, another one that's cheap. 11 jumps paying 30 million. Looks like it's going to a private station. Oh, push X, which would be fine. Push X is not a big deal. That one actually doesn't look too bad. Goes 11 jumps. And I have a guy who's down there right now who could run it after he runs this other one. It's only 200 million collateral. It's 1 day to run it, but that should be fine. 320,000 cubic meters. That should be fine. I'm gonna accept that for the corp. Oh wait, I can't accept it with him. I'm in the wrong region. Yeah, so fix that. Just have my other guy here accept it.
Warp drive active.
All right, so I accepted it for the corp. Still be running the other one first. Incursion in Minotaur space right now. Should be fine. Do I believe that there should be an option to drop from warp? No, I don't. The reason for that is when you're in nullsec and you can't scan a gate ahead of time, and then you get close enough to you can see there's bubbles ahead, you shouldn't be able to drop from warp. You should have to deal with the bubble.
Autopilot jumping. Warp drive active.
Trait or ship model, yeah. No, I think there's already another mechanic for dropping out of warp. Well, or for finding a point in space, which is you can drop a bookmark while in warp and then warp back to it. So You're looking to buy my Shoot Me First skin? Well, I don't know if there's any on the market. You might have to win one. No, I don't. I won't sell it. Sell the ones that I've got. Well, I mean, I don't know. Do I have any? All right, let me look in my skin stuff. See if I have that one. That's obelisk, right? I don't have it. I don't have any copies of it. So, yeah, you'd have to win it. Yeah, just make sure you're in on it for the giveaway. We will be giving some of them away. How many I've got left? That's the Obelisk Inner Zone Vanguard skin. Oh, I got quite a few of them. Yeah, I got 12 of them left. But they're all for giveaways, so I can't like sell one. But we're clearing out, you know, the giveaways that I have, we're clearing those out. And like the Ruby Akator is there's only one left of that. That one won't appear again. And we got them in the giveaways there. I'm gonna be giving them all away. So how much just do I have in game? I don't know, 3 or 4 billion. It's not very much. It's not enough. I'm below my minimums I need for doing my normal operations. How much do I have invested in game? Shit. Man. A lot. Although my net worth is way down.
Docking permission requested.
My net worth is down to 350 billion. I was at almost $1 trillion.
Docking request accepted. Docking permission requested.
I invested about 600 billion
Autopilot disabled.
in
Waypoint
stuff
reached.
that I'm working on. All right, corporate deliveries. And where are we going? We're going to Lari. All right, so there's that. I was right. It's 3 station warehouse containers. I don't have enough room to pick up this other one because it's another 300,000. So we're gonna have to come back here. We can take off right in that way. So am I spending any PLEX on the plus 12 attribute boosters? So those boosters are really good value for the PLEX. They really are. They get you almost 500,000 skill points. You know, especially if you use the booster BY-810, which will give you a 10% extra on the duration of it. Cost you like 135 million for the booster, and it'll give you an extra 10% on any booster that you have while you have that implant installed. And basically, you only have to have that implant installed while you apply the boost. You could jump back to a different clone, and it will have it'll still stay there at its original timer. I am plexing a whole bunch of accounts right now, trying to do some stuff where I'm using a whole bunch of accounts at once. One of the things I'm doing is like this hauling stuff. So I have characters in every high-sec region but one that are Omega right now. And so, hey Shosundar. So, I ran out of PLEX to do another one, but I plexed a whole bunch of accounts. So I'm trying some stuff. I'm seeing if I can make a really big play on making a lot of money in game. I don't know yet whether or not it's gonna work. I think it is, but I'm not 100% on it. And so, but I got multiple things going, and I have one more account that I want to plex for its Omega time, but I ran out of plex, so I have a little bit left, but I pretty much ran out. So, and I had 100,000 plex. Yeah, 100,000 plex is what I had. I'm the one destroying Legion auto-targeting missiles. You're gonna personally destroy me? Okay. I am not, but all right. You're gonna have to look for a different target to destroy. If I decide which Titan I'll buy. So, yeah, I'm gonna buy an Erebus. And, I'm gonna start there, and then I'm gonna buy a second Titan, which will be a faction Titan. In faction Titan, you're going up into the 800 billion range for cost. So that'll be a secondary goal, you know. But I've been keeping an eye over here on runs that are available. And there is this one that pays 100 million.
Welcome to the Dragons.
It's all in high
K1
sec.
final just followed.
K1 final, welcome. But it goes through Udema.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Here's the current look at
Vilcanar
Udema.
just followed.
It's not too bad right now, but it can become really bad. So Vilcanar, welcome. I don't want to take anything through Udema that doesn't have at least 2 days on it. And the reason for that is that you can get up to Udema and it can be really hot and you just have to park and wait. So, and I don't want to do that. So, and I by the way, I lowered my total that I'm willing to do on contract to 1.35 billion from 1.5 billion. There was too many of them that were right at the 1.5 billion mark that were just looking too uncomfortable. So I lowered it a little bit. We'll see if I can't make as much money by lowering that a little bit. I might have to up it again. But if I do that, then I'm going to want freighter characters that have implants to boost the EHP going through there. I suppose it doesn't matter if they have to wait, you know. Here, let's see here. Let's change it. There's 1.5 billion. See if new stuff shows up. Yeah, there's a little bit of stuff that shows up. 27 jumps, pays 45 million. Rahimatar to Jita goes through Udema. And it's got 3 days. So, you know, that kind of fits the bill. And here's another one. Ren's to Jita. 1.6 billion, 25 jumps, and they're paying 30 million. They're being cheapskates. It's not enough. Here's 23 jumps for 30 million. So it really only added, and like, look at this shit. 1.47 for 22 jumps. Into a Mar. There's no pinch points that that's going to go through. But still. It's not quite right on the value. So it really should be 27 times 1 or 22 times 1.5. And so it really should pay 33 million for the value on this. 33 million. So it's not quite there. Let's see, like here's one, another one. 17 jumps paying 23 million for 1.5 billion. It's just too much. I mean, not enough. What do I think of the new freighters? So I haven't flown one yet. I need to buy one. I don't know what their price is at. I was waiting for them to hit about 3.1 to 3.2 billion for the price of them. And then I will go ahead and buy one. They're at 4.2 currently. Yeah. So they need to come down in price just a little bit more. You know, if I saw a clear path to making a lot of money with it, and I knew that I could make up that billion in a week or something like that, then I'd be like, okay, why not? But I don't really see that. You know, if you need a builder, yeah, I actually have a Avalanche BPO right now, so I'll probably build it myself. It needs a little bit more research on it. It's 7 out of 10. I need to put a little bit more research into it, but that's going to cost me another 1.5 billion or something like that in research cost. There's almost no volume for the Avalanche. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Well, so if you're looking at JITA, there's almost no volume, but I suspect in Null that there may be. So it's throughout the game, there's almost none. Yeah, well, it's very specific. It's very specific on what it's good for, and it has less cargo space. I'm not sure that it has more tank than like the Obelisk here, and it can fire back. That's all fine and dandy, but that really only helps you in like low sec and null sec if you happen to get caught on a gate and try and take out the guy that's got you scrammed before you can get through the gate. So let me try simulating a fit. This may sound funny, but unless I'm going to do it for real, I feel like not wasting my time on doing it for fake. Yeah, it's like I don't have a whole bunch of extra time on my hands for doing a bunch of extra stuff. And I mean, I suppose I could be, you know, theory crafting right now while I'm flying or whatever, but it just doesn't feel. How big is the insurance payout on the Obelisk? I think it was like 150 million. What about test server for confirmation? Again, that's not. I play this game more like it's not a game. If that makes sense. You know, it just doesn't interest me a whole lot to do it on the test server. I've done a few things on the test server. And I don't even know if the test server is up right now. The test server has been very limited this last year. And I am given access to it sometimes when there's some big changes coming up, and they give, you know, all the EVE content creators early access to it so they can write articles or make videos or whatnot, and then they're embargoed until the stuff releases. So I think I just answered your question, 355. Nick Paw, so the 12A giveaway, it was up yesterday. Nobody could get in on it. It had an error. And so I put it back offline, and then I fixed it this morning and put it back up. So that's how it appeared new for you today. About to deliver this.
Warp drive active.
Some interesting runs. This is Tash Merkin to Jita. 680 million. Pays 40 million. You could fit two of them in a freighter here and not go over the 1.5 billion. Are they 2 days? They're 3 days. So then you could make 80 million for a run from Tash Merkin to Jita. 49 jumps. That would pay pretty good. I'm not going to accept it though, because I don't want to get too much up in my queue right now. I don't have all my freighter pilots up and running yet. I have two of them that I need to fix standings on, which we'll probably go through that next week on the show, where I will, I'll take them into Poachman and fix their standings for Edencom, and then put them into ships. And then I'll have 5 or 6 freighters that can haul stuff. So, and then I'll try and spread them out a little bit, you know? Keep like half at Amar, half at Jita, something like that. Maybe something scattered about other places. I think we need some Holland music. I'm working on another song now too that's for hauling. It's not quite ready yet.
Scout, warning about cankers lying in wait. Adjust his course through the Stargate. A space cowboy with a deadline to make. He's riding high.
Welcome to the Dragons.
John Back 84 just followed.
John, welcome.
So vast and wide, with a heart of gold and nerves of steel, Jed's making his run with the scout at the next gate. Space docks hum like a honky-tonk night, where capsuleers spin their tails so bold.
Now I'll be able to go pick up this other one.
Got his eyes on the sector so tight, where the shadows of safety gank ships roam.
Holy cow!
At the next gate,
This guy has a shit ton of
he
them.
dodges a fray.
But now these are 940 million and they pay the
Outwits
same.
Yankers and tells them well played.
He posted a bunch more.
Every new jump, he's earning his pay. On the starry road where space truckers pave the way.
Makes me almost want to grab a bunch of them up. Not these 900 ones, but all the 600 ones. But I'm not gonna.
A new contract
Well,
comes
Steve's.
in, his ship loaded again. Now the journey
so
extends
Sizzo
under
says
the
it's AI
watchful
music.
gaze of
Partly.
Bob.
I've written the lyrics, but then I have AI do the music and the vocal. And I definitely play the producer as well. So it's half AI.
Flying high in the cosmic eagle.
You turn it over to AI 100%, it's not so great.
With a heart of gold and nerves of steel, Jed's making his run. With a scout at the next gate. So here's to the space truckers, the haulers in space. May your routes be clear. May you have no fear in the endless race. Our beloved space truckers embrace.
So, Steve's, I do not have a corp you can join. I mean, I'm in null if you want to move to null, but if you're new to the game, I don't recommend being in null right off the bat. So, Galante Spation and Mars Space. Oh yeah, it's kind of a conflict of interest, isn't it? Yeah. Galante, though. I have a Galante song, too.
In YC-94, on luminary soil, the galaxy with vision and toil.
All right, heading back now. This is a song about Galante inventing drones. They invented them. I have a song about Luminaire as well. Where it mentions it. Man. So here's a whole bunch more of them that are at different location in Kador. And all those other ones that I was mentioning, they're all gone. Somebody snatched all of them up already. Will we see a gank today? I doubt it. I have scouts. I'm willing to just park up if it's looking potentially hostile. Have you ever lost a freighter? Yep, last week. Week ago today. The video of it will be out on the 16th, 3 days from now. So I think that the Kadari Secession song that I have, because Kadari used to be part of Galante, and they seceded from Galante, and I believe that one mentions Luminaire. I think Luminaire was part of the history of that. Play that in just a second. Dunce. Question, you always say a blessed best for hauling. What about jump freighters? Also Galante? Jump freighter doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want in a jump freighter, because if you do it right, you never get caught. So tank doesn't matter on a jump freighter. Story about Kadari Secession. I don't play any of the instruments. I write the song, I write the lyrics, and then I have AI doing the music and the vocals, and I kind of play producer at that point, making sure it's all done the way I want it. This one's got a good beat to it. Exclamation point music. Jump freighter requires minimum 2 characters. You have to have a Sino character too to jump to. Freighters did get buffed after 2020. Orchestral.
In the chaos of war they fight. The battle of Caldari, prime and turning fight. In the crucible of war, heroes abide. Through smoke and fire the lines were drawn. Echoes of battle from dusk till dawn.
Are they buffed? They have higher EHP now. That's all I know. Yeah, Death Knight's right. Nobody flies with just 1 extra pilot at Jump Freighter. The minimum really is like 3. Beacons, who needs a Sino? Well, then you have a scout there. You don't blind jump to a beacon, that's for sure. Here's another song I did. This one's about KDSA and about her accomplishment of going to every single system in the game. And it's a little bit of background on the character's actual like upbringing and stuff.
In the heart of Sisio, within the forge, Cadia stood with stargazing eyes. Her parents dreamed in hues of Caldari blue, but her spirit with her grandfather showed through. Came an anonymous grant, but she
Does the game track this? Yes.
Against the wishes her parents planned, she took to the stars and her world expands.
I don't know if you can look at all of them. Yeah, you can look at all of them you visited to in the map.
Oh, sail on, Cadia. Through the stellar sea,
Except the map won't show you wormholes.
From the forge to Genesis to outer ring, with a heart unchained and eyes on distant suns, she charts the unknown where no one runs. Through K-space she danced in ships unscarred. Every planet a story.
Excelsior gets too stressed out while it's aligning, getting ready to warp. I get it.
From Empire's cradle,
it's like trying to get a giant truck restarted when it's across railroad tracks. You can't get it going fast enough.
In the silence of space, a quiet defiance.
By the way, every single one of those contracts we were looking at have all been taken.
No shots fired in the path she weaves. Through all the gates she takes the leaves. Oh, sail on, Cadia, through the stellar sea. From the forge to Genesis, to outer ring. With a heart unchained and eyes on distant suns, she charts the unknown where no one runs. In wormholes embrace where realities twist, she found her calling in this space. Signal cartels creed, this is her way. In the quiet of voids where her heart stays. Journey complete, no ship lost. All systems explored at 10 years cost. Back to Sacio, where it all began. Now a monument stands to the stargazer's plan.
I think the story on this song came out really good. So Katie Say in game
Welcome to the Dragons.
obviously is a real
Just
person.
followed.
With stars
Next.
in her eyes,
Thank you for following.
dream on.
I wrote this without her knowledge
Skies. From a
and then
grandchild's love
sent it to her.
to the edges of space, she sailed the stars with exceptional grace.
I do a lot of research for each one of these songs, all the background, all the history, stuff like that, to try and properly tell the story, you know? If it's a story about something that's actually happened in game. There are other types of stories, like made-up ones, like this one that is the space police chasing someone after finding something she wasn't supposed to find in abyssal space and stealing it, and then trying to get it back to her home station. Which is just all made up. Except there is a character by this name, Talia Gray, in-game. And it's not my character.
Oh, nice. Dragons love gold, treasure, and of course, dollar bills.
Excelsior 100 just cheered 500 bits.
There's 5,000 gold, everybody.
100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100.
Thank you, Excelsior. Let's do see what Dolly thinks of you, too.
Space police with agility. Wormholes wild and asteroids keen. She's the swiftest pilot New Eden's ever seen. Toy belt, she weaves her trail. Space police on her cosmic tail. Micro jump set and she flies past. Her foes confused, their ships outclassed. Her night talk swift as shadow cast. Out of the asteroid belt, her freedom lost.
Interesting. Excelsior. You look very Amar. That one's pretty good. I like it. I'll put that up in Discord for you if you want a copy of it.
Game wasn't close behind. Her tricks laid out, her path defined. Into a wormhole leap of faith. Beyond the stars in J space. Her skills, her wits, her ship's fast pace. Crafting her legend for the color erased. Oh, ride on Talia through the cosmic sea. Dodging space police with agility. Wormholes wide and asteroids keen. She's the swiftest pilot New Eden's ever seen.
Planets look pretty cool now.
Space at her secret base. At Eastern use her location found. Space police gathered all around. No more moves in the starlit chest. Captured the queen in her distress. Now she's a legend, her tale we sing. In pubs and ports, her story rings. Talia Cray, the pilot free, forever sails in Whedon's memory.
All right, here's this other delivery. The jet. It's 91 million value. Wow, that's so low. Okay, well, let's and they're paying 30 million to have it delivered. Wow. All right, we can do it. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.